So what we're doing today, everyone that's still watching, sorry for the long setup time, and everyone on YouTube, hi there. I'm live streaming on Bigo, and I'm recording on here. I'm going to play the test. I saw Markiplier doing this, and I stopped the video after his introduction, and I downloaded, and I want to do this now. So I did not see the questions. I did not see what's in the game. I just stopped it, and I'm like, that looks fun. Why not? So let's jump into this. I'll answer a bunch of questions, and I'm going to do it as truthfully as I can. It's a very loud game. That's why I had to turn the volume down to like 4%. Don't let me forget to turn that back up, or every other recording in the world will sound like crap. Okay, so now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. I'm gonna get my water, because I'm going to be talking a lot through this. I love carbonated water. It's the best. I can't have soda right now, so I'm having lots of carbonated water. Oh, Unique Pashoon. Thank you for becoming a fan on Bigo. I appreciate you. So let's see. Next part. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly, or do you want the truth? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world, or would you rather live a lie hide from yourself? I'm gonna move the mic a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. This process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. I can do that. Oh, thanks for sending all the hearts on here. Oh yeah. Oh, so you saw my link in the same agency. Yeah, so you saw my link on the WhatsApp thing. Awesome. Well, thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. And I am just playing a game on YouTube. I will show you. There. You get to see not this screen. That's my recording stuff. There you go. I'm playing the test. There we go. And I feel like I'm a little out of frame on that camera. It's bugging me. There we go. I have two cameras set up here. It's crazy. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. I can do that. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. I swear, I actually know how to do voiceovers, and I can't read today. I keep stuttering. It's frustrating. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Okay? This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. Okay? This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder... Sorry, I have to turn my head a lot while I read, too, because it's a 40-inch monitor. It's sitting 3 feet away from me, so I keep on going... My head's on a swivel the whole time. You'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions as a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer the question in the way it needs to be answered. Okay, I got it. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. Well, I got my water right here. I have to show it way up here because my YouTube camera is framed about right here. This is the range of my YouTube camera, and about there. It's very zoomed into my face. It's a telescopic lens. And you guys on the phone, you have like a massive range of viewing angle here. So you have to see all this terribleness. Sorry. So everyone on YouTube's going to be bugged because I'm talking to Bigo at the same time. But it doesn't matter. It's my stream. Let's see. We're about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you are willing to participate, we'll be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Hitting it off with a heavy question. Well then, would I be alright with living alone forever? I grew up alone. I mean, I have 3 sisters, but they didn't hang out with me. I grew up, I was very self-sufficient. I played video games, single player. I never played multiplayer games. I grew up in a desert 45 miles out from the nearest city. There's nothing there. I didn't have friends to come over. I was basically alone, and that's how I grew up all the way until I was a grown-up. So I am kind of used to that. Like, sure, if anything happened where I was the only person around, I could be alone. And I think I could be pretty self-sufficient with that, because I'm the kind of person that grew up with that experience where that's just normal for me. So I'm going to say yes. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Yeah, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's awesome. Yes. If you found money in the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes, I've done this before. It's not my money. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes. I don't see why I wouldn't want that. Oh wow, thanks for all the hearts on here. Wow, 500. Thanks, man, for being on here. For the stream. Everyone in YouTube, I'm talking to Bigo. Let's see, are you afraid of spiders? No. As a child, I ate them. It was probably pretty scary. No, I'm not really scared of spiders. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Unscathed. Would I? If I knew. If I had absolute confidence and had... Then I'd be delusional. If I had a superpower and I would not be injured by this lava, and I knew it because I had a power where I was heat resistant, in that case, I think I could be okay. But I would probably think logic first, and lava melts things. Lava hurts. So I don't think I would want to test the theory. So probably not. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Yes, I am fat. I have 19% body fat. I consider that fat. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? No. No, I can't talk to people in person. That's why I do streaming and YouTube. I have no social skills. I'm an IT guy. I work in a server room. I have no charisma. I can only talk to you guys on here. This is my charisma. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Like how? Like, Demolition Man? Was that what it's called? Demolition Man. Where he kind of woke up and he was way in the future, you know? That would be kind of cool. I mean, I do like my life and I kind of enjoy everything, but I would be so curious to see what kind of cool crap pops up in the future, you know? Have I ever wished? Ever. Yes, I have, ever. That's what it asked. I would have loved to see what would happen in the future, like in the movie Time Machine. He kept on jumping forward. I wouldn't want to jump forward way too far, but I would like to see what happens in the future a little bit. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No, I did not. Am I supposed to be keeping track of this? Did you realize? Okay. No, I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? A little bit, because you didn't tell me I was supposed to find a secret. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. No, crap. I meant to say yes. Okay. That's too late. I can't go back. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. No. I give up on puzzles, and I look up a guide because I want the story to continue. I give up on game puzzles. Like Resident Evil, that one, I had solved it, and then I wrote it all down on note cards, and I have my handy-dandy note cards that have the entire game on it. I literally have one note card on that's two-sided answers to everything, basically. That's how I survive in Resident Evil games. I just have my, statue, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the order of the statues. Okay, painting. It's 1, 5. That's basically how I do the game. I just like the story and the experience of the game. I hate the puzzles. Am I good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Question is, I don't like puzzles, so I don't really care. So no, I don't. I'm not really wondering what other hidden questions are here. No. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yeah, as far as I know. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? It's a video game, so I'm not really worried about it all that much. Honestly, I don't think that there would be much of thing you can do to me other than make me have to fight a boss battle or something or give me a math problem. That'd be pretty bad, but no, I'm pretty comfortable. Oh, did I press the wrong button? Did I read that wrong? I'm not very good at this. I'm failing a yes or no opinion quiz. Oh my goodness. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No, I'm not really wondering it. I just figure you're trying to make it more like a horror game that way. Maybe I thought it was going to be an actual test that's more like psychology, but ever since it started getting a little more personal, I just figured it was actually how the game was. So no, I'm not really wondering about it. Would you consider yourself captivated? I mean, by the game? Well, I'm kind of multitasking, so I'm not really... Honestly, I'm not that captivated or all in on the one task because I'm talking up there, I'm talking down here, and I'm doing this. I'm multitasking in a few different things. So, I don't think that counts as being captivated. I'm interested. I'm greatly interested in it. Does that mean captivated? I don't know. I'm really wondering what I should put on that. Because I am interested, and this is what my focus is on. But at the same time, I'm also multitasking. I don't think it counts because I'm so multitasking. If I was just playing this, had the sound up, and it was like all immersed, the wording is not immersed, so it's captivated. I am focused on it, and that's what my attention is based on. I'm going to say yes on it. Can I press the space bar or enter? I can. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Actually, yeah, I would consider myself to be somewhat brave because, well, I have kids. I would do anything for my kids. I would hurt anybody for my kids. So, I'll get into any fight for them. I'll die for them, all that. And I consider that something to be brave. So when you have someone that you would do anything for, kind of comes with the territory. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? No. I have no common sense. My common sense is nil. I have good book intelligence. I got book smarts. I got myself some learning. I do have my degree. I have a degree in programming. I did every single math class that my college offered. I did programming, physics, physics equations into three-dimensional examples with C++. I have decent actual intelligence. I've done military circuit boards. I rewrote all the manufacturing procedures they had in the company because they were outdated and wrong. I think I'm at least somewhat above average intelligence on just book smarts. When it comes to any kind of common sense, I don't have it. I'm very forgetful too. I will walk out of the house without my shoes. I will get to work without my shoes on. I've done this more than once, honestly. So I'd say yes on this one. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No, I gave up on that a long time ago. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Not really. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take and how many questions exist in this session? I'm a little bit, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? I used to be. But then I had kids. And now I don't care about patience. No, I have very low tolerance now for crap. Like, I don't take crap from anybody. I will just tell people in their face if I want them to shut the fuck up. Sorry for the language. I apologize. But that's how I will directly tell someone. I will shut them up if I don't like what they're saying. My tolerance for crap since I had children is gone. It's a parent thing. It's just gone. I won't say those words to my kids ever, no. I will just tell them they don't get to talk to me like that. They will be quiet. I will finish talking. And then I'll say it in a dad voice, of course. But no, I'm not patient. So I'm going to say, no, I'm not a patient person. I used to be. Do most humans annoy you? Kinda. I don't understand humans. It depends on how old they are. I grew up in a desert, in a farming area where there were lots of older people, and I hung out with older people. I didn't hang out with people my own age or younger than me. And people younger than me tend to annoy me. I'm kind of used to being around the older generations. So most millennials and Generation Z and whatever, they kind of bug me a lot sometimes. I mean, I just don't like... people are fine, but their opinions and getting all uppity on different political whatnots, that I'm like the least political person you'll ever meet. I didn't even register to vote till like last year. I don't care. But it bugs me, and people get so up in arms about different topics, and I don't know, they bug me. So that's just all humans under my age. So, except for my kids, they're delightful and they're angels and they do nothing wrong because they're wonderful. And they're mine. So most humans annoy me. Do you prefer animals to people? Yes. Yes, I do. I miss my dog. My dog was awesome. I had a black lab. Whenever I was sick, he'd sit there and just like lay by me. If I walked over to church, if I had locked him inside the yard, he would dig out of the yard, come follow me, and then just sit outside the church door until it finished, and then we'd walk home together. It was a great dog. He was awesome. I died a few years ago, just old age. Do you believe in magic? No. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? Yes. Do you fear death? No, because I know where I'm going. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? No, I am married and I am happily married. My wife is awesome. She's like the coolest person in the world. Like, it's funny. Me and my wife have like everything in common, even though we grew up in different countries and different economic circumstances, different backgrounds entirely. But everything we enjoyed and watched and played, any kind of media, it was exactly the same as each other. It's the weirdest thing. Like, she used to watch Gargoyles just like me, or Power Rangers. We all watch the same things, even though we grew up on the other side of the planet. It was awesome. We just think it's the coolest thing, or we hate the same shows. Okay, did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? I have a Goku figure here. So, other than that, yes, I'm alone. Are you sure? Of course, the piano chimes in, the music picks up. Am I sure? Yes, I am very sure. It's a very tiny office. It'd be kind of hard to hide in here. I mean, I'm a pack rat. There's no extra spaces that are out of my eyesight. So I'm just going to say, yes, I am very sure. If I told you with the utmost certainty that there's someone watching you, would you believe me? Well, I'm live streaming this, so yes, I would believe you. Have you wondered who I am? Not really. There's a picture for everyone on YouTube. You can already see this. For everyone on Bigo. There. That's the dude. That's who we're looking at. Looks kind of like, I don't know, Medicine Man or something. One of the people from the plague that had the, what is the thing called? The Plague Doctor? Something like that? Yeah, it's kind of like a Plague Doctor mask mixed with like, oh no, that's a cape also. So I was kind of wondering like if he had a backstory or if he's just kind of here for the test for fun. So I'm going to say yes. I wondered a little bit who he is. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. No, I have not. I'm actually way too hot. Like, I think it was like 78 today. To me, that's like roasting alive. I'm so hot. I'm going to go sit in front of a fan in a minute after I finish this. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes. Absolutely. Hey, we're on the magic numbers. At least 69 people watching on Bigo right now, and probably one person's going to watch this on YouTube. But it's fun anyways. Have you considered quitting this session early? No, why would I do that? How am I get to the end? You will give me the answers. Do you drink water every day? Yes, I do. I drink a gallon of water every day at the least. I drink a lot of water. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Yes. Yes, I eat a lot more than that. At least that much, yes. We're going to go with that. Let's see. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? No, I did not realize that, nor did I care, because I stopped caring about hidden messages a long time ago. I'm not a puzzle fan. Do you realize you just missed another one? No, I didn't. I don't keep track of these things. Mysterious game person. Everyone that's jumping in on Bigo, just so you know, I am playing a game called The Test, where I answer questions, and I'm supposed to answer them truthfully, and it's kind of a horror game, so it has kind of a creepy vibe a little bit, and it's fun. I'm just kind of going through and trying to answer them the best I can. Are you wondering what they were? The messages? Not really. I gave up on puzzles. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No, I would. I'll happily look up a guide at the end of this and be like, what were the hidden messages? Is your favorite number 7? No, it's 69. It's either that or 42. It's pretty close for a tie. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything in it. So, no. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? No, because I do believe in heaven, and that's much longer than just life. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Of course they can be compared. You can compare anything. I can compare a pen to a paperclip if I want to. I'll be like, hey, these are both made of atoms, right? There you go. You can compare anything. You agree? Nope. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? No, I did not. Isn't there like a state that's called the morning star? I did not know that, actually. That's an interesting little fact. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? No. Some people do not deserve a second chance. Some people do. Admittedly, some people do deserve to get their chance, but not everybody. Some people, if they fuck up, they're done. And they deserve to be thrown away with the lock broken out, you know? So, no, I do not agree. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Actually, yes, I do. If you study up hard enough on something, if you figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it, there's a way to make sure you can get to any goal. And I completely agree with this wholeheartedly. That's like why we have college. Anybody can become a soldier if they want to. Anybody can become a physicist if they want to. If they're willing to put in the work, anybody can become that neurosurgeon. If they're willing to put in the work, the time, and the effort. So absolutely, anybody can become anything they put their mind to. So yes, obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. God bless America. Freedom. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Actually, yeah. I have asthma. I've never really been able to do diving or anything like that. But I've always wanted to because I'm fascinated with the ocean and all the cool things in it just because we don't know what's in there. We have no idea what's in the ocean. It's so vast and so massive, and there's so many things in there that are unknown to us entirely. So that is something I actually would be very curious to know about. Big underwater adventure would be awesome. Do you realize that the first letters of the of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you. No, I did not. Did they? Cool. I'm going to say no, because I didn't know. Do you wish to be loved? I am. I'm married, and I have kids. So, yes, because I like to be loved. Do you have any addictions? Does gaming count as an addiction? I play a lot of video games. I play a lot of video games, but I'm also not really addicted to them. If my wife needs me, I pause the game and I walk away. That's why I don't play. Like World of Warcraft or any online game, I don't play. I never play MMO games because I have an addictive personality. If I let myself go, I will never stop playing those games. So I just don't start them. So no, I don't really have any addictions. That's actually something I'm pretty proud of. Do you dislike the color pink? Yes. I'm also colorblind a little bit, but I don't like what it looks like to me. Does the color gray seem depressing? Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? Hell yes. I listen to metal. I'm a metalhead all the way through. I listen to Cannibal Corpse, Amon Amarth, Vader. Does Trivium count as metal? They're like hard rock. Insomnium is another good one. This bunch. I listen to a lot of bands. Lamb of God's always fun. Do you like to dance? No, I can't dance. I'm a dad. Would you consider yourself normal? That's subjective. I know for a fact I'm not normal. I have enough disabilities, mental and physical, where I would not technically count as normal. So I would say that my limitations make me better. Yay. Do you consider yourself normal? No, I'm not normal. Do you love your parents? Yes, and I actually miss my dad a lot because he died 2 years ago. Well, about a year and a half ago, really. November 2020, November 3rd. I miss him. So yes, I do love my parents. Have you ever been lied to? Of course. My parents told me about Santa Claus. No. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's been lied to before. It's just part of life. We have a world full of bad people, and everyone has been lied to. Do you get angry often? I'm a parent. I have kids. I get angry daily, multiple times a day. Everything from put your shoes away to take those dishes to the sink. Yeah. Or why is this book sitting out here instead of in your backpack? You're going to forget it tomorrow. All these things. Does that count as get angry? It's mostly just raising my voice to get them to do something. They at least respect, and I don't really get that angry. I don't hold on to anger. I get angry, but I let go of my anger pretty fast. Like, within minutes, I'm fine, no matter what. Like, me and my wife will be arguing, yell at each other and then I'll walk away while she's yelling, and I'll just cool off, and I'm done. I'm already past the argument, because I just quit the argument and walk away, and then I come back, and then she's fine after a few minutes, because she just also needs a minute away from the argument to cool off. And that's been working for us for a decade, so yay. So, angry often? I guess often, yeah. You hold grudges. Perfect second question. No, I don't. I let go of a thing, and I just forget about it after that. Like, if you ask me what I was mad about last week, I don't even know what I ate last week. So, I don't know. I forget, because it doesn't matter. Who cares? Well, no, I don't hold grudges. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Of course I have. I'm a dad. Kids are selfish. You gotta have a forgiving heart. I love my kids. I'm gonna pick on them so much. Knowing that they're gonna see this. Have you ever forgiven someone? Of course. Have you ever lied? Of course. Everyone has. It's just, we're terrible people. We have all done that. So, yes. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No, I love camping. Pine trees and a mountain full of trees. It's the most beautiful thing, especially if there's a lake for a backdrop. Screw flowers. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No. I like being a person. I like being smart and having me brains. I am not a druid, so. Do you believe in you have psychic powers? No, I do not. I do not believe that at all. Have you ever seen a ghost? Not a ghost. I've seen a demon, but not a ghost. But that is what most people would perceive as a ghost. So, technically, yes. Do you dream often? No, actually. I'm technically everyone dreams every night, but I don't remember any of my dreams. If I remember a dream, it'll be once in a month or once every other month, maybe, and that's it. Sometimes it'll go much longer than that, so I really don't recall dreaming. Do you have nightmares often? Again, no, I don't remember any of my dreams. If I ever do have a dream, it'll be about something nonsensical and wacky. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Actually, yes. Yeah, definitely. I've had some complete massive panic attacks that sparked a flare-up in my asthma, and then I couldn't breathe, and everything turned blue. And yeah, they had to call the ambulance and everything, because asthma kicked in, and I couldn't calm myself down and stop breathing. So yeah, I do have anxiety attacks. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Not going to go into details on that. It's my business, but yes, the answer is yes. Do you exercise often and stay active? Yes. Right now I have a torn ligament in my back. I tore a ligament in my lower back, so the doctor is requiring me to take several weeks off from working out. But I do. When I was able to work out, and when I am able to work out again soon, I will be back to my 5 days a week. I work out for 5 days in a week, and it's Monday through Friday. That's what I love to do. It's great. So yes. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? No, I consider myself emotionally numb. No. Have you ever felt betrayed? Like, how? Not really. I don't live in a soap opera. So no. Do you ever feel lost in life? Well, whenever I get depressed, that comes with the territory, so yes. I've always wished I could do better, be better, do more. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No! Well, I have kids. I have to lead them. But I'm not a natural leader. I enjoy having a good, complicated task and then just messing with that. I like to tinker. That's what I enjoy doing. So, no. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? Depends. Am I angry at the time? No, probably not. It depends on if I was the Joker or not, and what my alignment in Dungeons & Dragons is during that game. But no, probably not. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Of course. Everyone wants to be a hero. All men have a hero fantasy. It's just a thing. We all have a hero complex. Have you ever been bullied? No. I honestly have not been bullied. Anytime I've worked out a lot as a kid, so anytime anyone ever tried, I shut it down. Have you ever bullied someone else? No, actually, I got along with a lot of people. As far as I know, I don't recall ever actually really picking on anybody. So, I think I get along with people pretty well. I don't like conflict. Conflict bugs me. I avoid it for the most part at all costs. I just don't like conflict. So, no. I've not bullied anyone else. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? I'm just a dreamer. Okay, well, nobody here will know what that song's from. I'm so old. It's Ozzy. No, I'm not really a dreamer. I'm pretty realist. I'm pretty much a realist. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? I'm married. Yes. If you're married, you will hurt her feelings at some point. It's just going to happen. No matter how happy you are, you'll do something wrong and it'll hurt their feelings. You will argue it's just part of life. The thing is, that's important in marriage is how can you come back from it? So unintentionally, yes. Do you find space fascinating? Oh, yes. I will actually spend hours Googling different types of planets that they've discovered and their descriptions. Like, did you know there's one planet that's made of ice, but it's always on fire? It blows my mind because it has such intense gravity. It holds all the water molecules that would be steam because it's so hot. It holds them all together so tightly because the gravity is so intense, and it makes it where the molecules have nowhere to go, so they're compressed into ice. And that is amazing to me. There's a planet like that. There's a planet made of diamond. It's so cool. There's so many different things out there. You find space fascinating? Absolutely. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No, I'm not. I consider myself, I have a degree in programming. I'm not an artist. I'm a programmer. No. So, would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I think so. Like most of my friends, I don't have many really close friends. I don't talk to people that often. And let's see, because I'm autistic, I suffer with object permanence. If something's not in front of me, I forget it exists and I don't think about it at all. Like, a friend's name doesn't just pop into my mind. I don't think about them unless I see something that would remind me of them. And that's all. But if I'm with my friends, I won't betray them and I'm a good friend to them. So, that covers that, basically. If I remember them, I am a good friend. It's not really about not being a good friend. I just suffer from a disability that prevents me from being able to keep track of things as much as other people would. So I'm still going to say yes to that because I get along with all my friends when I hang out with them. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Heck yes. Do you believe in perfection? No. Well, not in the real world. Like, of course, God is perfect, and everything that's up there is perfect, but, like, down here, nothing. Well, I guess that would mean if I believe God is perfect, then I do believe in perfection. Nothing I can achieve, but He is, so yes. Have you ever stolen from someone? No. Actually, I've been pretty good about that. Well, I might have stolen a chocolate from my wife at some point. So I might have taken a chocolate. You know, like one of the... Not like C's, or like the Lindor things. I think I took one of those. It was tasty. She had a big old bag of 20 or 30 of them. I just took one. Let's see. So I'm guessing that's a yes. I'm going to be honest. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Let me be very clear on this to everyone on the internet. I would kill to save my kids. I would go to jail to protect my children. So yes, I would kill someone. And I have a decent knowledge of the human body. It would be very fast. It would be very painless. But I could totally do it very quickly with my hands. So, yes. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I would tell my wife and my kids because they're the most important things in my life. Yes. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? My wife, because she is my wife. And yes. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? This mask person? The game mask person? No, I don't trust him. It's definitely going to turn into a horror game. Do you know who I am? Are you me? Is this like a game's representation of me? I can guess, but I don't know who you are. So no. Okay, so if I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? No, but I would punch you. Very hard in the face or in the balls. You would be punched and it would be painful. Just if anyone, and I have a camera right here and right there. Nobody's gonna pop up behind me. I'm safe. So no. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? I know you're lying. That's how it wouldn't scare me because I can see behind me. Thank you, YouTube. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? That's like feeling for other people, right? I didn't used to be because I didn't understand other people's emotions and how they feel. That's something I had to learn. It's something I had to be taught how to do. I took a lot of special classes being autistic. I'm very high functioning, according to the state, but I was in classes all through my childhood, how to communicate with people, how to talk to people. How to blend in, how all that. So I kind of learned how to be empathetic. So I wasn't naturally, but now I kind of am. I am more. So I think so. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Yes, I have a wife, and I like to do just random, fun, sweet things for her. It's fun, you know? You gotta just enjoy all the little things. It's great. Like, sometimes when she comes home, I went to the dollar store and bought a big pack of, like, those little LED candles, and I just put them in a big heart in the room, and I turned, like, in the bathroom, so, or our bedroom, so when she came into the house, that's all she saw. I didn't say anything to her. It was just, she liked it. It was fun. I enjoy being romantic. So, yes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No, I'm proud of that. I'm actually very proud of that. I'm very good at diffusing situations, and I don't like conflict, so I've never had to be in a physical fight. Like, the only time someone ever did anything that would probably lead to a fight was when someone grabbed my backpack back when I was in high school. I was more in shape than them. I just chased them down, grabbed my bag, and stopped. Because I outweighed them by at least 50 pounds. They weren't going to be able to run with my bag if I stopped. They didn't. They gave up. They were laughing. I was laughing. And they walked away. No. It was good, though. No, I've never actually been in a physical fight. Never had to. I do boxing, so I don't have to ever fight someone. Or I can shut it down quickly. Are you prone... well, the physical fight. Does boxing, sparring... I don't count sparring and practicing and doing it as a sport to actually be fighting. I count that as a recreational activity, not like a fight like violence, you know? Okay, so are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Do you look at the ground when you walk? No, I'm clumsy. I probably should look at the ground when I walk. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. I have a wife. Would you ever shave your head? Yes, if this hair disappears anymore, this hair's gone. I've told my family this. They don't want it to happen. I actually might surprise my wife and just shave off my beard and go without a chin for a while. I have no chin. It's just, like, straight down because I have a thick, chunky neck. So I have to have a beard or so I can have a chin. So, I might shave that off and just freak her out tonight. It'd be funny. I have a pranking side, too. So, yes, I would shave my head. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? I'm attracted to a toned woman. I would not say overly muscular. That is not my style. Like, steroid muscular, not really. Toned and fit are nice. But not, like, overly muscular, so no. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? No, I don't dance. I don't like dancing. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah, I don't really have a best friend. I have good friends. But I don't know if I have a best friend. I have lots of good friends. But I don't talk to people or communicate well enough with people to understand it or to have formed a long-term bond. Like, nobody hangs out with me on a daily basis. My wife is my best friend. Oh, under that, yeah, I kept on thinking of people outside my family as friend. But you have to have a good successful marriage, you have to marry your best friend. That is the one person you are so open with. And so many people are friend-zoned. I was very upfront with my wife and what I was looking for, and she became my best friend. I love my wife, and I communicate, and I trust her entirely. So yes, the answer to that question is yes. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Actually, yes, I do. I remember when I was 2 and I got blisters all over my feet because I didn't wear socks in my snow boots, and they got wet inside, and I had to crawl up the stairs because my feet hurt so bad. I remember back pretty far, so yeah. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No, because I would know, and that would tear at me inside, so no. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Not really. I think I had a dream like that back in high school, but that was like 16 years ago or something. So not really. I would probably dream about being a killer. So no, not really. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? I have dreamed that before. And then I smacked my face on a table because I fell off my bed and hit my head on a nightstand. It hurt a lot. So I dreamt that one time. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? No, I have never had the naked dream. Never in my life. Don't know why. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes. Oh, I live for it. I live for scary movies. Oh, so good. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? I love to laugh too. If I can, Shaun of the Dead is like one of my favorite movies of all time because it is horror and it is comedy, and it's the best in the world. I love Shaun of the Dead. I've seen that movie, like in the theater. I saw that movie at least 11 times. I love it. So good. Then I have it on Blu-ray, and I've seen it countless times, of course. But yes, this is the answer. This is a long thing. We're already at 45 minutes now in the recording. Do you like being the center of attention? Not really. I'm more the person that likes to make things run in the background, you know? I'm not good at people. I don't people. I'm not a peopler. Okay, so no, I don't like being the center of attention. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Not really. I blend in the background pretty well, I think. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Heck, yes, I do. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? No, I honestly have not. Have you ever punched a nun? Is this an offer? No, I have not punched a nun. If anyone answers yes to this, then you're a terrible person. Do you like dogs better than cats? Hell yes, I love dogs more than cats. Dogs are awesome. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No, I'm lazy. I do like to read. If I find a good book, I enjoy it. I love an audiobook. I don't ever have time a lot of the time to just sit and read. I love audiobooks. But I do enjoy being able to sit and turn my brain off because as a man, the thing I look forward to most in life is doing nothing at the end of the day. That is my goal. By the time I finish everything, I want to sit and do nothing. TV is the gateway to that. So no. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? A little bit. I'm actually wondering. Do you get starstruck easily? Not really. I've met a few famous people. Like, I've arm wrestled with the world champion. I've arm wrestled with the national champion. I've trimmed trees at, like, movie stars' houses and stuff like that before when I was younger. I don't really get starstruck, I don't think. So, no. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes, I hate parties. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, that's a fun part of it, but I've been on a diet I've been doing dieting and I've been watching my meals for like 5 years. Honestly, I think it's the cake. I think that's probably my favorite part. And getting to hang out with my family and just go out and do a fun activity and not worry about counting calories for that day. So good. So, no, the presents are not the favorite thing. Used to be when I was younger. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face? Nun punch. Nun punch. No, unfortunately, now I want to. Yes, I laughed. Did you laugh? Of course I laughed. It'd be awesome. Punch a nun. Did you say, what the fuck, in your head or even aloud? No, I did not. Are you eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? Kind of. Maybe. Okay, now he knows. Maybe. Yes. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No. I know where I'm going. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Heck yes, Skyrim is my jam. Oh, on Bigo, Maldita Mysterio? Thank you for being on here. Hi, how you doing? I'm just doing a game called The Test. Let me show everyone on Bigo. There's YouTube, Bigo, YouTube. It's a game where you answer questions, and it's supposed to be like a more scary version of a personality test, and I'm just enjoying it going through all the questions. I've been doing it for about 50 minutes so far, so I don't know how long this test is, you know? So let's see. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes, I love Skyrim, Legend of Zelda. I grew up playing Legend of Zelda, like from the old Nintendo Entertainment System. I love it. It's a lot of fun. So yes, this question is yes. Do you masturbate frequently? I'm a man. So yes, I'm a guy. Okay, are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No, because I'm a guy and all guys know this. Every man in this world does this. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Not really. Is your mouth dry? No, actually it's not. Surprisingly, I haven't actually had to drink that much of my water. I will drink it after this because I like carbonated water and I don't want it to go flat, but no. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Little bit. I don't like to cuss that much, only if it's to make a certain point or to express a great opinion on something. But no, I don't like profanity that much. Most of my videos I don't really cuss that much. I don't like to force it. No. So does profanity make you uncomfortable? Yeah, I'd say so. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I don't believe in Bigfoot, but I do believe that the Loch Ness Monster, as described, was closer to a plesiosaur, and maybe there was a plesiosaur that was alive so many years ago during that time and died by now, because nobody's seen it since, so maybe it just died. Maybe we had one plesiosaur living in that area at that time. Who knows? Because most myths come from a fact at some point, and they had to become stories in some way. So, it also could have been a Leviathan. Those were factual in the Bible. So yes. Are you poor with money management? I play a lot of video games. I'm a geek. I tend to buy things. If I see a good game, I'm just going to buy it. I am good at saving money for a specific goal, but I'm bad at keeping track of what I'm spending on. That's how it is. So yes, poor with money management. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No. Do you speak more than one language fluently? Not fluently. I get around. I can speak Japanese enough to get around by myself in the country for a while and not need translation or anything like that. So I speak enough of it. I'm learning Scottish Gaelic, and I am learning Visayan because my wife is Filipino. So not really fluently. So no. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes. I've been to China. I've been to Guangzhou, China. I've been to Japan. I've been to several places in Japan. And I've been to the Philippines multiple times. So yes. Do you enjoy coffee? No, I can't drink coffee. I'm autistic and it has the opposite effect on me. It makes me sleepy. Do you believe in demons? Yes. Do you believe in angels? Yes. Are you afraid of sharks? No, they're tasty. I've eaten a shark. I've caught a shark before. They're tasty. Do you prefer baths over showers? No, I prefer showers. It's way quicker. I'm an efficiency person. I can be in the shower, wash everything, and be out of there in about 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes if I'm taking my time. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Not really headaches. I just don't like it that much. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few moments ago? No, I have two big studio lights pointed down at me. There is no shadow in this room except for behind the lights. Nope. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? No. My wife's experienced that in her old house. It was haunted. She thinks it was haunted. She would hear stuff in the night. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? You mean like that one missing sock? No, I never find the sock. It doesn't reappear, so the question's answer is no. I never find it again. It's just gone, and I have a whole drawer of one sock pairs. Like, just there's no pair for it. It's just a single sock. It's my 7-year-old's sock drawer. It's ridiculous. Do you ever hear the footsteps around when you're alone? No. Normally, I'm the one that makes the big footsteps because I'm the heavier one. So no. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yes, lunchtime. I'm always like, is it time for my lunch? I need my food. Yes. So yes. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. I mean, if you're going to grab my feet, you're brave. They're pretty disgusting. They're very scaly. I don't scrub them. I wash them, but I don't file them or any of that crap. I don't take that good care of my skin. So, good for you if you're doing that. I'd be like, oh, my wife, are you over there? So, no. Do you have any pets? Not me. My kids have a pet. It's a Chihuahua, and I hate it. So technically, I miss my dog. My dog was a black lab, and he was amazing. Let's see. Is your favorite color green? No, it's not. And it's spelled Color, so it's a European game dev? Are you attracted to a family member? My wife. She is my family now. So, or it doesn't mean like blood relative? So in that case, no. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? I'm married, and I have kids. I would see very little of this money. If I win the lottery, I'd get a cool computer, and that'd be about it. And the rest of it's gone straight to paying off all debts, student loans, and paying for college for my kids. And, of course, paying off the car and all that stuff. The money would disappear pretty fast. I would get a cool computer out of it, but that's about it. So I would share it with my whole family. So, yes, I would share it with them. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Would I be able to make it a video game world? I could name it Hyrule and make everything feel like Hyrule. I wouldn't accept the role. I don't care about leadership that much. Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to be in prison? Not really. I wouldn't want to be in prison. Not my thing. Do you like fishing? No, fuck no. I don't like fishing. Do you like hunting? Yes, I like shooting guns. Boom, boom. Do you like camping? Yes, I love camping. You like guns? Heck yes, I have several. It's so good. I'm an American. Of course I have guns. What does that say? Are you getting tired of answering questions? A little bit. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? I don't know. It's subjective? Maybe? Probably more than some people, less than others, so maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty vanilla. So, maybe. Why not? Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? No. I never understood that phrase. Do you always keep your promises? No, I'm a human. And sometimes I just can't keep up with things. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? It's all circumstantial. So, if my wife lied to me, I would be able to trust her still again because she's my wife and I've given her my everything. I know everything about her. So, yeah. Are you an only child? No, I got 3 sisters. They're all older. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Occasionally. I'm an adult, and yeah, occasionally. I like my whiskey. I don't like to be drunk per se. I enjoy to have a drink with me. And then I like to sip my drink. I like to smell it. I like to enjoy the fragrances, the aromas, the special little tastes and hints that you get within the whiskey and scotch. Scotch is my favorite. I don't enjoy being drunk, so per se I enjoy enjoying the drink. That's more my thing. So, I don't really enjoy being drunk. Do you like tattoos? Godzilla tattoo! Yes. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No, I don't. I actually like to have complete control of my mental faculties. I like to be in control of myself. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes, I do. Did you cry this week? No, I don't remember the last time I cried. Do people remember these things? Are you upset with someone right now? You. You didn't subscribe. You didn't press the like button. Oh, I'm a bonehead. I didn't put my YouTube link on here because I'm an idiot. Where's my YouTube link? Okay, let's see. YouTube. Evilzombie. Boom. Okay, now you guys know where the channel is. youtube.com/evilzombie or evilzombie.net. Either one will lead you there. Are you upset with someone right now? No. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? No. Do you understand how this works yet? I think so. Answer questions. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them. The combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming based on the previous question you just answered? A little bit, yeah. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, just to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No, because I'm not the first person who's played this. I didn't even hear about it until I saw another YouTuber doing it. There's no way this is all about me. Are you afraid of being abandoned? No, I would do pretty good if I'm alone. Are you afraid of dying alone? Not really. I'd prefer that nobody around me dies and I'm the one that dies. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Not really. I don't have any enemies. Nobody has a grudge against me. I don't like conflict, so I don't see why anyone would want to. If someone tells me to give them my wallet, I'd be like, sure, I'll give you the money in the wallet, but I gotta keep my ID and stuff, so here's the money. I would just hand it over. I don't care. It's not important. So, not really. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? No. Who does that? No. Do you feel like I know you yet? I'd say so. I've answered a lot of questions. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. Of course, my brain tunes out noises because I have kids. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I conclude. Oh dear. You poor, unfortunate soul. You've been hurt before, and it's clear that it's affected the way you look at certain situations in life, whether you realize it or not. Really. I'm here to tell you right now that it does not have to be that way. You're a lot stronger than you think you are. You're a lot stronger than you can even imagine. Am I immune? Do I have powers? Everything you've been through in life, every way that others have treated you, all of the things that have happened, they've all led you to this moment right here, right now. Even when it seems like things are falling apart, when things tend to go wrong instead of right, you still keep fighting. You're still here, breathing, even despite the odds. You're not lucky, you're a survivor, and there's a very big difference. You need to fully understand just how incredibly rare that is in today's world and give yourself some much-needed praise. One thing I can assure you of is that as long as you continue to fight, as long as you do not give up, even if things get worse, despite the odds, you can and you will overcome them. Now my mouth is dry because I've been talking for an hour. They don't make people quite as strong as you very often. You can survive, you can thrive, and you can inspire those who are struggling by showing them what happens when you refuse to give in, refuse to surrender, and refuse to settle. Okay? I'm so incredibly proud of you, and you should be even more proud of yourself. Good. Your secret word is angel. Remember this word. It will come in handy. Okay? Why? Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we are currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This will be a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in the comments. Comments where? If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of the comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Oh, and I'm at the credits. I finished it. So it doesn't answer anything for me. Doesn't answer anything. I'm back at the beginning. Okay, so my secret word is Angel. I'm going to look up where I'm supposed to type these comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to hang up on the YouTube first, so you guys hold on. Thank you everyone on YouTube for watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and whatever if you think I actually did a good job. If not, then just please give me a thumbs down because I suck. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Go check out some more videos if you want. Go listen to my podcast, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.